My beloved child, come close to me now. Quiet your heart for a moment and allow my words to settle gently upon your spirit. I have waited for you, not for days or years, but for the quiet moment when your heart would finally pause long enough to hear me. I am here. I have always been here. Before you opened your eyes this morning, before you took your first breath as an infant, before the world ever knew your name, I knew you. And today, my child, I am speaking directly to you. Not to a crowd, not to a city, not to a world full of strangers. You whom I formed with care, you whom I protected in ways you never saw, you whom I have loved with an everlasting and patient love. Sit with me now, because I am going to speak to you as a father, as a shepherd, as the one who has never stopped watching over you. I know the weight you carry. I know the fears you try to hide behind a brave face. I know the disappointments that you keep tucked away because you feel that no one would understand them anymore. I know the moments when you wondered if I was still near you, if my light was still around you, or if life had simply drifted into its own difficult path without me. But listen to me, my child, I have never left you. Not for a second. Even in the moments when you felt most alone, when your heart was trembling, when tears slipped down your face in the quiet of the night, I was there. I have always been there, reaching out, strengthening you, holding your life together when you felt you could not hold it yourself. And right now I am calling you back into a deeper nearness, a deeper peace, a deeper rest in me. You are older now, and your heart has lived through many seasons. You have seen joys that lifted you to the heavens, and you have walked through valleys that humbled your soul. You have experienced love, loss, hope, fear, triumph, and regret. You have seen the world change in ways you never expected, and sometimes you wonder where you fit in this fast, restless, noisy world. But you must understand something: your value in my eyes has not changed. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not left behind. Every day of your life still has meaning, still carries purpose, still carries my light, and today I am breathing new strength into you. Listen carefully, my child, because these words are not distant or poetic. They are personal and true. Your heart matters to me. Your peace matters to me. Your salvation matters more than anything you can imagine. And the life you still have, whether long or short, easy or difficult, is more precious to me than you could ever measure. You are still part of my plan. You are still my beloved one. And today I want to help you understand things that your heart has wondered about for a long time. I want to speak into the places that hurt, the places that feel empty, the places that feel tired, and the places that feel forgotten. I want to remind you that you were never meant to walk through life alone. You were never meant to shoulder burdens without me. You were never meant to face your struggles without my strength. I know life has been harder than you expected. I know that age has changed the way you see things. Your pace has slowed, your body has weakened, your memories have become more precious, and the world around you seems louder, faster, and less familiar. But hear me, I am not bound by age. My love for you has not grown old, my power is not diminished, and the plans I have for you did not expire simply because the years passed. You may feel weaker, but I am stronger than ever in you. You may feel tired, but I am ready to carry you. You may feel that your best days are behind you, but I tell you, every day you breathe is still filled with my purpose. Let your heart come closer to me now, because I want to share with you how deeply I have walked with you. I have seen the moments when you felt unworthy of my love. I have heard the thoughts you never dared to say out loud. I have watched you question yourself, regret decisions, mourn losses, and wonder why certain seasons unfolded the way they did. And I did not judge you. I did not condemn you. I did not turn away from you. Instead, I held you closer even when you thought I was silent. You see, my child, my silence was never absence. My silence was the blanket of protection over you while I was working in ways you could not see. There were storms that never reached you because I stopped them before they formed. There were dangers you never knew about because I shielded you without ever announcing it. There were tears you never cried because I comforted you before the sorrow could reach your heart. You are loved with a love far deeper than emotion. You are loved with eternity itself. And now, as we continue together, I want you to reflect with me, not in fear, not in regret, but with gentle honesty. Life has shaped you. You have learned many lessons through pain, through joy, through waiting, and through faith. You have discovered that people can change, seasons can change, bodies can change, and circumstances can change. But I, the Lord your God, do not change. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And as you reflect on the years behind you, I want you to see not only your struggles but also my fingerprints on every chapter. There were times when you felt you did not have enough strength to go on, yet here you are. Times when you felt broken beyond repair, yet I quietly rebuilt your heart. Times when you felt lost, and I guided you even when you did not realize I was guiding you. Times when you prayed through tears, and I collected every one of those tears as precious treasures. Nothing about your journey has been wasted. Nothing you lived through has been meaningless. Every part, even the painful ones, has been woven into my bigger plan for your soul. But now, my child, I want to speak deeply to the places in your heart that still feel heavy, the disappointments you still carry, the people you miss, the mistakes you regret, the years you wish you could redo. Let me speak to those quietly aching places. I have forgiven you. I have healed you, and I am not condemning you. You are harder on yourself than I have ever been. You remember things I have already erased and buried. You judge yourself for things I redeemed long ago. You look back and see failures. I look back and see survival. You see mistakes. I see growth. You see weakness. I see a heart that kept going. And now listen as I begin to strengthen you. You are not alone, and you never will be. When you feel afraid, I am your courage. When you feel tired, I am your rest. When you feel forgotten, I whisper your name. When you worry about tomorrow, I remind you that I hold tomorrow in my hands. When the world feels overwhelming, I draw you into my peace. You are safe with me. You have always been safe with me. My child, I do not want you to live with fear anymore. I do not want you to carry burdens that do not belong to you. I do not want you to hide your pain or pretend to be strong on your own. Let me strengthen you. Let me carry you. Let me walk with you in a deeper way. You are my beloved one, and I am giving you new courage, new comfort, and new hope. But I must also tell you something important, something spoken not in anger but in love. The world is pulling many hearts away from me. People are distracted, consumed, and lost in things that do not matter. Some have forgotten me, some have replaced me with the temporary, the noisy, the empty. But you, my child, you still hear me. You still seek me. You still feel my voice stirring your spirit. Keep your heart close to me. Do not let the world steal your peace. Do not let darkness enter your thoughts. Do not let fear shape your decisions. Stay near me, because only in me will you find the peace you long for. I am guiding you. I am warning you because I love you. And I want you to finish your journey with a heart full of light, not worry. I want your last season of life to be one of deep peace, not fear, deep wisdom, not confusion, deep closeness to me, not distance. Walk carefully. Guard your heart. Keep your spirit awake. Do not drift with the world. Walk with me. And now, my beloved child, as this message draws near its close, I want you to feel my arms around you. I want you to feel my presence settle over your home, over your heart, over your thoughts. You are not leaving this message the same way you entered it. I am giving you new strength. I am giving you new clarity. I am giving you new hope. And I am giving you a new awareness of my love that will stay with you long after this moment ends. Remember this, you are mine, you always have been, and you always will be. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not age, not fear, not mistakes, not time. I have carried you through every season, and I will carry you through the ones ahead. Rest in me. Trust in me, and return tomorrow, my child, for I have more to tell you, more to teach you, more to pour into your heart. This journey we are on is not finished yet. Come back for the next message, because I am not done speaking to you. For the video you will hear next is titled, God Says. If you listen to this message from God, your life will change. God message for you today. My child, your life truly will change because I am walking with you. Come closer to me once again, for I want to speak gently to the deeper places of your heart. Let your mind settle, let your shoulders relax, and let your spirit become still before me. You do not have to pretend in my presence. You do not have to be strong for me. You do not have to hide your worries or your questions. I know your heart, and I welcome you as you are. As you listen to my words now, I want you to open the doors of your soul a little wider, because I am about to pour into you a peace, a clarity, and a tenderness that your heart has needed for a long time. You have held many things inside, some for years, some for decades. Today I want you to let me touch those hidden places with my love. You have lived through many seasons, my beloved child. Some were filled with laughter, warmth, and joy. Others were marked by struggle, pain, and quiet tears you never spoke about. You have endured long nights where sleep was hard to find, and early mornings where you had to gather strength just to face another day. You have carried burdens that others never saw, and you have kept faith even when you felt weak. You have given love even when your heart was tired. And through all of it, even the moments that did not make sense, I have walked beside you. You may not always recognize my footprints, but they are there, in every chapter, every memory, every turning point of your life. When you look back, you will see that you were never abandoned. Even in the moments when you thought you had been left alone, I was quietly holding you up. I gave you strength when you felt like giving up. I whispered peace to your soul when your thoughts were loud and restless. I steadied your steps when life shook beneath you. I protected you from dangers you never knew existed. My child, you survived not by luck, not by chance, but because my hand was over you. But now I want you to reflect with me, not in fear, not in regret, but in truth and tenderness. There are things in your life that you still question. There are moments that still feel unfinished. There are memories that bring warmth and others that bring pain. Let me speak into all of it. You sometimes wonder if you did enough, if you prayed enough, if you loved enough, if you handled certain situations the right way, if you made mistakes that cannot be undone, and sometimes you quietly worry that I am disappointed in you. Listen to me, my child. I am not disappointed in you. I have seen your intentions even when your actions were imperfect. I have seen your heart even when your strength failed. I have seen your effort even when you thought no one noticed. I know the battles you faced, the storms that hit you, the weariness you carried, and the difficult choices you made. I know the burdens that shaped you, the losses that humbled you, the responsibilities that weighed on your shoulders. I know how much you tried, even when others misunderstood you. I know the silent sacrifices you made that no one ever thanked you for. And I want you to hear this clearly. I am proud of you. Not because you were flawless, but because you kept going even when it was hard. You do not need to carry guilt that I have already lifted. You do not need to dwell on failures that I have already forgiven. You do not need to hold on to regret for situations that are now in my hands. What matters to me is not the mistakes of your past, but the heart you have right now. And my child, your heart is precious to me. There are wounds in your life that you healed from only partially. Some scars remain tender even after many years. You may not talk about them often, but I know their depth. I know the people you lost, the ones whose absence still aches, even if you learned to live with it. I know the friendships that faded, the dreams that were never fulfilled, the opportunities that slipped from your hands. I know the moments when you felt unseen, unheard, or unvalued. I know the disappointments that quietly changed you. But here is what I want you to understand: none of it was wasted. The pain you endured shaped your compassion. The losses you experienced shaped your wisdom. The struggles you survived shaped your resilience. And the seasons that felt silent shaped your faith in ways you still cannot fully see. I have taken every tear, every hardship, every broken piece of your story, and woven them into something meaningful. You are who you are today because you walked through those valleys, and I walked through them with you. You may not see the beauty yet, but I have been creating it in you for a long time. Now let me speak to the quiet fears that sit in the back of your mind. The fears about aging, about the future, about your loved ones, about what comes next. You sometimes wonder if your life still carries purpose. You wonder if your best years are behind you. You wonder if there is still something meaningful ahead. My child, hear me. Every breath you take has purpose. Every moment you live still has value. Age does not diminish my plan for you. What the world calls old, I call seasoned, wise, refined, and ready. There is still work I want to do in your heart. There is still love I want to pour into your spirit. There is still peace I want to give you. There is still grace I want you to feel. There is still joy I want you to experience. And there are still people I will touch through your presence, your words, your prayers, and your quiet faith. Do not underestimate the power of a heart that trusts me in its later years. Your faith now carries a depth that younger hearts do not yet know. Your prayers now carry weight, wisdom, and experience. Your presence in your family is more important than you realize. Your words carry strength because they come from a life that has lived through realities and come out stronger. And my child, the world needs that kind of faith. Your faith is a light in a darkening world. Your voice, even when it is gentle or quiet, carries truth. Your love, even when it feels small to you, reflects me. You matter. You are needed. You are still part of my story. I also want to remind you that I am with you in your fears. Fear of the unknown, fear of the future, fear of losing more loved ones, fear of physical decline, fear of being alone. None of these fears are shameful. They make you human. But I want you to know that you do not face them alone. When you fear, I am near. When you worry, I whisper peace. When you feel uncertain, I guide your steps. When you feel weak, I hold you up. And when you feel lonely, I surround you with my presence even if no one else is in the room. Let your heart rest in this truth. I will not leave you. Not now. Not tomorrow. Not ever. I walk with you into every season. I go before you. I go behind you. I walk beside you. And I dwell within you. Nothing in your future will surprise me. Nothing will catch me off guard. And nothing will separate you from my love. So, my beloved child, be at peace. Let me lift the burdens from your shoulders. Let me take the worries from your mind. Let me fill your heart with quiet, steady strength. I am here. I am with you. And I am carrying you through every step of your journey. Now rest, my child. Let these words settle into your heart. For soon I will continue speaking to you with encouragement, comfort, and hope. Tomorrow, when you return for the next part of my message, I will lift you even higher. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Come now into the warmth of my presence once more, for I desire to lift your heart and strengthen your spirit. You have carried many worries, questions, and burdens in your life, and now I want to breathe encouragement into you, gentle, steady, and full of my love. Let these words wash over you like sunlight after a long night, for I speak not to overwhelm you, but to lift you, comfort you, and surround you with hope. You are precious to me, and I want you to feel that deeply as I speak. My child, I see the things you do not say out loud. I see the heaviness you sometimes hide behind a brave smile. I see how much effort it takes for you to stay strong for others, the way you hold the family together, the way you pray silently for the ones you love, the way you try to be patient even when you are tired. I see your quiet tears, your private fears, and the questions you whisper only in your heart. And I want to tell you gently, you do not have to carry everything alone. You do not have to pretend to be stronger than you feel. You do not have to face life's uncertainties with your own strength. I am here to carry you. I am here to stand with you. I am here to give you a peace that the world cannot give. You may not realize it, but every time you whispered a prayer, even the smallest one, I heard it. Every time you felt too tired to continue but kept going anyway, I strengthened you. Every time you worried about your future or the future of those you love, I held all of you safely in my hands. Every time you felt fear, I was the unseen presence calming your heart. And every time you felt alone, I was the closest to you. I know that sometimes you feel unimportant in the world. You feel unnoticed. You feel that your contributions do not matter. But hear me clearly, my child, your life has touched more people than you realize. The kindness you gave freely, the forgiveness you offered when it was hard, the patience you showed when others were difficult, the love you shared even when you were tired. All of these moments echo far beyond what you can see. There are people who smile today because of something small you once did. There are hearts that healed because of your compassion. There are lives that changed direction because you prayed for them. There are moments of hope that only existed because you were present. You have no idea how many souls you have lifted simply by being yourself. Gentle, faithful, caring, imperfect, but sincere. I saw every act of love, every quiet sacrifice, every moment you put others before yourself. And I tell you truly, I remember them all. You do not need to compare your life to anyone else's. You do not need to measure your worth by achievements, wealth, or status. The world's measure of value is shallow and temporary. Mine is eternal and deep. And this is what I see when I look at you: a heart that loves, a soul that strives, a spirit that endures, a life that still holds purpose. Yes, my child, you still have purpose. You still matter. You are still needed. You are still part of my work on this earth. Every day you breathe, you have influence. When you speak kindly, you reflect me. When you offer wisdom, you pass on light. When you pray, you change the spiritual future of your family. Do not underestimate the power of these quiet things. Heaven sees them. Heaven records them. Heaven values them. I know you sometimes feel tired, not just in your body, but in your spirit. You have lived many years, and your heart has accumulated both beauty and sorrow. You have watched loved ones grow, struggle, and sometimes fade away. You have seen the world become louder, faster, and more confusing. You have experienced moments when you wished life could slow down, when you longed for simplicity, peace, and closeness with me. And that is exactly what I am offering you now, my closeness. Let me be your rest. Let me be your comfort. Let me be the calm in your mind and the strength in your heart. You do not need to fear tomorrow. You do not need to fear aging. You do not need to fear being forgotten. You do not need to fear weakness. For I am your God, and I remain faithful. I am not limited by your age, your circumstances, or your abilities. In your youth, I carried you through your passions and dreams. In your middle years, I guided you through your responsibilities and challenges. And now, in this season of your life, I am closer to you than ever before, gentle, patient, and deeply attentive to every need of your heart. You may feel your body weakening, but my strength in you grows greater. You may feel your memory fading, but my thoughts toward you are unchanging. You may feel less visible to the world, but you are more visible to me than ever. You may feel uncertain about the future, but your future is safe in my hands. Let me lift your heart with hope, my child. There are still beautiful days ahead. There are still blessings I will place in your path. There are still prayers I will answer for you. There are still moments of joy that will surprise you. There are still new ways I will reveal my love to you. There are still people who need the wisdom you carry. The world is changing, but I do not change. People may come and go, but I will never leave you. Your body may grow weak, but your spirit will grow stronger in me. Let these words settle deeply into your heart. You are not alone, and you never will be. Even when the house feels quiet, my presence fills every corner. Even when you lie awake at night, I sit beside you. Even when you feel no one understands what you are going through, I understand perfectly. And even when you feel unsure of the path ahead, I am walking with you step by step. My child, let me lift the sadness that still lingers in the corners of your heart. Let me calm the fears that steal your peace. Let me fill the empty places with my love. Let me remind you that you are safe, cherished, and treasured. When you feel discouraged, remember this: I am your strength. When you feel uncertain, remember this: I am your guide. When you feel lonely, remember this: I am your companion. When you feel weak, remember this: I am your refuge. You are not failing. You are not forgotten. You are not too late. You are not lost. You are mine. And I will carry you through every season that remains in your life with tenderness and power. So lift your head, my beloved child, take a slow breath, let your heart rest, and know that I am here, strengthening you with every word I speak. When you return for the next part, I will guide you with loving warnings and wisdom to help you stay close to me, for my desire is to lead you safely and gently all the way home. I am forever with you. Stay close now, for I must speak to you with a tender but serious love. The words I share with you in this moment are not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you, strengthen you, and guide you. I speak as a father who sees the path ahead, who understands dangers you cannot see, and who knows how to lead you safely through the challenges of life and the battles of the heart. Let your spirit be still so you can hear me clearly, because what I am about to say comes from the deepest place of my love for you. My child, I have encouraged you, comforted you, and lifted your spirit. But now I must speak of things that require your attention. I must gently warn you of the influences, habits, and mindsets that can slowly pull your heart away from peace and into confusion. You know this already. Life is not only made of peaceful moments. There are forces, distractions, temptations, and spiritual currents in this world that try to weaken your faith, steal your joy, and silence your hope. But you are not helpless. You are not defenseless. You are not alone, for I, your God, walk with you. Yet walking with me also means listening to my warnings, because a good father does not allow his children to walk toward danger without calling out to them. My child, there are things in your life that you must let go of, for they no longer serve your soul. There are worries you must release. There are habits you must break. There are voices you must stop listening to. There are spiritual shadows you must step away from. And there are things I am asking you to guard your heart against. Not because I am angry, but because I want you to live in freedom. Listen carefully. My beloved, your heart is precious, and it must be protected. You have lived many years on this earth. You have seen life change, the world shift, people come and go, and values rise and fall. But in all this change, one thing has remained constant: your soul's hunger for truth, peace, and me. And I long for you to stay close to me in these uncertain times, because the world's noise has grown louder, and sometimes it tries to drown out my whisper. My child, be careful with the voices you allow into your heart. Not every voice speaks truth. Not every influence guides you toward peace. Not every emotion comes from me. Not every thought deserves your attention. There are voices that plant fear, voices that stir confusion, voices that ignite anger, voices that weaken hope, voices that distract you from what truly matters. And there are even moments when your own thoughts, shaped by old pain or long habits, tell you things that are not true. They tell you that you are alone or forgotten or weak or unworthy or too late or beyond help. My child, hear me clearly. Those thoughts are not from me. When I speak, I bring peace. When I guide, I bring clarity. When I correct, I bring hope. When I warn, I bring protection. And when I call your name, I do so with love, not condemnation. But I must warn you of something deeper. There is a spiritual weariness that sometimes settles in your heart without you noticing. It happens slowly, very slowly. You become tired, discouraged, overwhelmed, or distracted. And the more tired your spirit becomes, the more vulnerable it is to fear, doubt, and spiritual confusion. This is why I am calling you now. Guard your heart, guard your mind, guard your peace, guard your time with me. You do not need to be afraid of anything that lies ahead, but you must be attentive. You must stay close to me because I am the one who sees the road before you. You do not know what tomorrow holds, but I hold all your tomorrows in my hands. And so I speak gently but firmly. Stay away from bitterness. Stay away from resentment. Stay away from anger that lingers. Stay away from the temptation to relive old hurts over and over. Stay away from comparing your life to others. Stay away from voices that bring negativity into your spirit. Stay away from anything that steals your peace. These things do not build your soul, they drain it. They do not give life, they take life. They do not lead you closer to me, they create distance. And my child, be careful with the spirit of discouragement. It often disguises itself as simple sadness, simple tiredness, simple frustration. But discouragement is one of the enemy's softest tools because it whispers slowly, quietly, and repeatedly. It tells you to give up a little at a time. It tells you not to hope too much, not to believe too deeply, not to trust too fully. It tells you that your prayers do not matter, that your life has lost significance, that your strength is fading, that you are alone. These are lies. They are not from me, and they must not be allowed to stay in your heart. Instead, fill yourself with what is good. Surround your heart with my truth. Keep your spirit anchored in my love. Each day, even if for a few moments, sit with me, talk to me. Breathe in my presence. When you feel worried, tell me. When you feel discouraged, trust me. When you feel afraid, come to me. I am always ready to meet you with gentleness. Let me also warn you, my beloved child, not to drift from forgiveness. Holding on to old pain does not protect you, it harms you. When you forgive, you free your heart. When you release the bitterness, you make room for new peace. And forgiveness is not something you do for others alone, it is something you do for your own soul. I will help you. You do not need to do it alone. And my child, be on guard against spiritual sleepiness. It is the kind of tiredness that makes you stop praying, stop hoping, stop believing, stop expecting good from me. It is the tiredness that says, "What's the point?" or "Nothing will change." These thoughts are heavy, but they are not from me. I am a God of renewal. I am a God of new beginnings. I am a God of ongoing transformation. As long as you breathe, I am at work in your life. And now hear this with your whole heart. There is a battle for your peace, but I have already given you victory. I do not want you to walk in fear of darkness. I want you to walk in awareness of my light. I do not want you to be troubled by the noise of the world. I want you to be anchored in my voice. If you stay close to me, no storm can shake you. If you listen to me, no confuse you. Trust me, no fear can overwhelm you. I am your shepherd. I am your protector. I am your strength. I am your guide. I am your Father. I am your God. Walk with me and you will walk safely. Listen to me and you will walk wisely. Obey me and you will walk peacefully. My beloved child, I warn you because I love you. I correct you because I care for your soul. I guide you because I want you to live in freedom, not in fear. And now, prepare your heart, for the final part of my message will be filled with warmth, power, and deep love. I will speak to you again, and I will close my message with strength and tenderness. Return, my child, and listen. I am with you always, my beloved child. As I draw this message to a close, I want you to breathe slowly and feel my presence surrounding you like gentle light. You have walked with me through reflection, encouragement, and guidance. Now, Stay with me a little longer as I place the final pieces of this message into your heart. Pieces that will help shape your days, calm your nights, and steady your steps for the journey ahead. You may feel at times that the world is heavy, that the years behind you have taken their toll, or that uncertain days may lie ahead. But listen to me, my child, you are not walking alone. You never have. You never will. From your first breath until your final moment on this earth, my hands have been around you, my eyes upon you, my love holding you. You are precious to me beyond anything you can imagine. I want to gather your worries now, the ones you hide from others, the ones that return late at night, the ones that make your heart feel small. Bring them to me, lay them before me one by one. Do not fear that they are too big or too small, too old or too new, too heavy or too confusing. I have carried far greater burdens than these, and I am inviting you now to give me yours. My child, my heart is moved whenever you turn toward me. Every time you whisper my name, every time you close your eyes to pray, every time you reach for my help even in a trembling way, I draw near to you. I am not a distant God watching from far away. I am close, closer than the breath in your lungs, closer than the memories in your mind, closer than the heartbeat within your chest. I am your Father, and I walk beside you as your companion, your comforter, your guide. And now, as we come to this final part of my message, I want to give you something you can hold on to for the rest of your days on earth. Something simple, something gentle, something powerful. Let these words sink deep. You are loved. You are forgiven. You are watched over. You are guided. You are never forgotten, and you are never alone. You may feel weak sometimes, but I am your strength. You may feel tired, but I am your rest. You may feel uncertain, but I am your wisdom. You may feel broken, but I am your healing. You may feel afraid, but I am your peace. There has never been a moment of your life when I was not preparing something for your good. Even when you could not see it, even when you felt lost, even when you thought everything around you was falling apart. My plans have always stretched further than your pain. My love has always reached deeper than your wounds. And my hope has always stood taller than your fear. So let me speak directly to your heart now. Do not give up. Do not give up on me, because I have never given up on you. Do not give up on yourself, because I am still working within you. Do not give up on life, because there is still more beauty, more meaning, more grace waiting to unfold. You may wonder, Lord, at my age, what more is left for me to do? My child, your purpose does not disappear with time. As long as you have breath, you have purpose. As long as your heart beats, I have something for you. A word you can speak, a prayer you can lift, a kindness you can give, a smile that warms someone's spirit, a lesson from your struggles that can guide someone younger, a presence that can bring peace into a room simply because you carry me within you. And my child, never underestimate this. The quiet faith of someone who has walked long with me is more powerful than 1,000 loud voices. Your faith, your endurance, your trust, it shines in my eyes like a precious jewel. Now listen closely, my beloved one. As you continue forward, I want you to walk with 3 things in your heart. First, walk with gratitude. Not because every day is easy, but because every day is a gift. When you wake in the morning, thank me for breath. Thank me for sunlight. Thank me for the chance to begin again. Gratitude will open your heart, lift your spirit, and clear the fog from your thoughts. Second, walk with forgiveness. Do not carry the heavy stones of past hurt. They weigh down your spirit and steal your joy. Release them. Some people hurt you because they were hurting themselves. Some spoke out of fear, weakness, confusion, or brokenness. Forgive them, not because they were right, but because you deserve peace. And forgive yourself too. I want you free, not chained by regrets. Third, walk with hope. Hope is the lamp I place in your hands. Hope is the seed I plant in your heart. Hope is the whisper I speak into your soul when you feel discouraged. Let it burn in you, my child. Let it keep you warm when the nights feel cold. Now, as I draw this message to a close, place your hand gently over your heart. Feel the life I have given you. Feel the warmth beneath your palm. Feel the steady rhythm that has carried you through every season, every joy, every tear, every step of your journey. That heartbeat is my reminder to you I am here. You may feel overlooked by the world, but I see you. You may feel forgotten by people, but I remember every detail of your life. You may feel small, but to me, you are of immeasurable worth. You may feel tired, but I am renewing you even now. And know this final truth: every time you listen to my words, every time you open your heart to me, Every time you sit quietly and allow my voice to settle inside you, your life will change, because my presence transforms all things. I am touching you even now, calming you even now, healing you even now, strengthening you even now, drawing you closer even now. My beloved child, continue to walk with me, continue to listen for my voice, continue to open your heart each day, and when you feel uncertain, return to my words. Let them be your shelter, your reminder, your guidance, and your peace. And now, with all the love of a father who has never left your side, I bless you. May my peace rest upon your mind. May my light guide your steps. May my strength uphold you. May my love surround you like gentle arms. And when you are ready, come back again tomorrow. I have more to tell you, more to show you, more to give you, for my love for you has no end. I will be waiting for you in the next message, my child. Return to me again, and let my words continue to shape your days.